Okay, welcome on in, people. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday so far. Hopefully all is going well for you guys. We're pretty much just going to be hopping right on into this because I did start stream a little later than normal. Let's put that a little over there a little bit. We did start stream a little later than normal, so I want to get right into it. So we'll probably load up this first Dynamax adventure with randoms until we get things going, and then if anyone's wanting to hop in later on, then we can definitely get you guys in on this. Let's invite others. Sweet scent, and let's see what shinies we can get a hold of today. Why is the DS capture not working? Hold on. Let's try closing and reopening that. No? Did it disconnect? Not good. Hold on a second. Where are you looking? Why are you not working? Why did unplugging that mute? Okay, that makes no sense, but okay. That unplugging that should not have affected. I must have followed my hang on. I must have followed the wrong wire. I must have unplugged my headset there. Oh, I feel bad for these people that are gone. We'll just ready up with them. There we go. Raikou, so let's quickly go for... I don't even know right now, Lampent. Hey, Laronium, welcome on in. Kevin, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just messing with, like, my headset and all that right now because... I don't know, everything's messed up. Something went screwy. My DS capture wasn't capturing, so I tried to unplug and plug it back in. I accidentally unplugged my headphones and plugged that back in. And now everything is quieter than what it was. Is it quiet for you guys? Hey, Laronium, Kevin, whatever. Thank you for renewing your membership. It's very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Doing good, just chilling. Fair. Chilling do be nice. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Seems good to me. So the volume level is good for the music? Okay. Because in my ears, the volume is a lot quieter, so... I wasn't sure if it was also quieter for you guys. Let's see what we can do here. Nothing very helpful, so... let's just go with that. It is a little quiet? Okay, hold on. Let me, This thing, though, is I don't know why it went so quiet. Hold on, let's go into... let me go into Game Boy Luke song here as a good test, because that's a decent, volume test, I guess. That should be good for you guys. Like, that is maxed out for me. And it's not very loud, which I don't understand what happened. I do not understand what happened at all. So, we'll see, I guess. That should be definitely good for you guys, though. It's just the fact that I don't usually have to max out the music in order for it to be heard. I usually have it at like 50%. So I don't know what happened at all. Maybe, maybe tomorrow's stream, it'll be back to normal. I have no clue. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. This Togepi egg is gonna take so long. so long to get that shiny. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Sorry about that little technical difficulties right off the bat. I've actually been having technical difficulties all morning, so that's fun. That's fun. How did I end up there? Okay. Let us catch the blaze again. Hopefully we can get some sort of shiny today. I just really hope we can get something that we need for the living decks. That'd be pretty awesome if we could. And Sweet Send, you enjoyed my DMing you my birthday every single day. I mean, I had to point out to you, you did DM the one or a couple days. I had to point out, I was like, hey, you weren't doing this every day. What is this? Let's go towards the Marsh Stomp. Yeah, every day now, you say when your birthday is, and I just respond with some sort of GIF. Just some sort of GIF. So that would put your birthday on Friday, though, which means there will be a stream on your birthday. We'll be able to say happy birthday on the day of. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We'll just go for that. Thank you again, Kevin, for renewing your membership. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. I feel like because I was dealing with the technical issues, I didn't address that as much as I wanted to. So thank you so much. Birthday stream indeed. Birthday stream. Let's get these shinies going though, come on. We need a shiny. I don't know why you Dynamax the Blaziken. I mean, I guess it raises all of our attacks, but Blaziken definitely wasn't the one that should have been Dynamax. Who else do we have, though? Honestly, the Clefairy might have even been better to Dynamax. Oh well, it is what it is. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Want to make content but don't know what on? I mean, what are some things that you enjoy? Because that's the main thing is, like, if you're interested in making streams or videos or anything like that, definitely, like, make the content on something you enjoy, but, like, something that you won't, like, grow to hate by doing it all the time, if that makes sense. Like, I really enjoy shiny hunting, and I don't really get tired of it at all, and I don't despise shiny hunting at all because I've been doing it so much or anything like that. But that's the main thing, is that if you want to make content, you gotta enjoy what you're doing, or else people are gonna be able to see that you don't enjoy it, and they might not enjoy it as much. Unless it's like you're specifically trying to make, I don't know, like rage content or something like that. People seem to enjoy that. Yeah, definitely. If you're interested in making content, start thinking about the things that you enjoy doing, and then just make something related to that. Root of hate, gotcha. Fair, fair. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to end up hating whatever it is. And Pokemon, I feel like, if for myself anyway, is a nice one to go for, because I really enjoy Pokemon, whether it be shiny hunting playthroughs, Nuzlocke, whatever it might be. And there's a wide enough spectrum in there that if I, for some reason, get tired of shiny hunting, I could go do something else, but still keep it Pokemon related. I do want to make sure I stick with shiny hunting a lot more, though, because I do enjoy it a lot, and it's what my channel is mostly built off of, is shiny hunting. So I would love to, you know, like, stick with my roots there. But I also really enjoy Nuzlocks, and I would love to do those more as well, if that makes sense. But it might be better for me to save Nuzlocke for video series. Come on, let's take out the Swampert. We're right here. We're ready. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. There we go. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, one thing I've always said to people when they talk about wanting to get into streaming or content in general, one thing I've always said is, if you are interested in it, go for it. Because, I mean, it doesn't cost you anything, like, unless you're, like, going straight into, like, the big bucks of, like, buying a capture card and stuff like that. Usually, more or less, it doesn't cost you anything to try, so why not? Why not try? Try it out, see if you enjoy it and all that. You won't be successful right away unless you get really, really lucky, but might as well try it, see if you enjoy it, and if you do enjoy it, then put more time and effort into it. See if you can build it up to something that is successful in that. 2 random people subbed to me, so it got me thinking about content creation. Fair, fair. Yeah, definitely if you're interested in content creation, go for it. If you're wanting to stream, go for some streams. If you're more interested in like recording and editing, then that's something you definitely do as well. There's plenty of different kinds of content creation you could go for. Like, I like to stream shiny hunting. I do really like the video series as well. I just don't have a whole lot of time for video series, specifically because I have a job that I have to go to. Like, I'll be honest, I was recording this morning. There was technical difficulties, which means we're gonna have to re-record it. But that's the thing, is because I have work later. I was late to stream because of the recording, came to stream, and then I have work later, so it's not like I can re-record it then or anything like that. And then it's like, I just don't know when I'm gonna have time to do those things. And that's essentially what it is, just finding time, finding the thing you enjoy, finding like all that stuff. So definitely, if you're interested in it, go for it. Hey, Gage, welcome on in. I just brought up how there were technical difficulties this morning. I didn't specifically say what it was, but yeah, ripperoni. But welcome on in, Gage. Just made random geometry dash stuff. I mean, that's definitely something you could go for if that's what you're interested in. The all famous Gage Perez, indeed it is. Indeed it is. But yeah, that's one of the things though, is like, if you're interested in doing it, you gotta find the time to do it as well. And it's something I really like and I want to turn into a career, so I've been trying to do it at least 5 times during the week. I kind of want to push into weekends as well. Honestly, I want to try for every single day having at least something. Like some sort of stream, even if it's short, like an hour. But that might be a little more difficult to do. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get the Berserker. Yeah, definitely, if it's, like, gotcha, if it's something that you're interested in content creation, start playing around with it. Figure out what you like, because sometimes what you first think you'll like doing isn't what you actually end up doing. Like, when I first started trying to do YouTube, like, years and years ago, this isn't my first attempt, I've tried doing YouTube many times. I tried Call of Duty Zombies informational videos. And now that didn't do it, like, it did decent, but it definitely didn't And then I was trying just straight Nuzlocks. And even then, like, I was enjoying the Nuzlocks, but I wasn't as motivated to go through the content creation as I wanted to be. So we started doing shiny hunting, and the motivation was definitely there a lot more. So shiny hunting is definitely something I really want to do stream-wise, and Nuzlocks are something on the side I want to do every once in a while, or even if I could do them for videos, then that'd be awesome as well. You can stream on the weekend, cough, 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 cough. I don't know. I think we're gonna stick around to doing the Pokemon stuff. I don't know. We might try Risk of Rain again. Like, I'll be honest, yesterday's stream was Risk of Rain, and it did pretty terrible, honestly. It was my worst stream in a long time. And I don't know if it was specifically because it was Risk of Rain, or if it was just during the time that I was streaming, or what was going on. But I think we're gonna stick a lot more to Pokemon than what I initially thought I was going to. Because I do kind of want to, like, my channel is Pokemon. I'm a PokeTuber. I want to do a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff. And once in a while, maybe stream, like, Risk of Rain or something else. But, definitely, right now I am not at a point where I can confidently do that, if that makes sense. Why did you bring the Vaporeon? And two, why did you Dynamax the Vaporeon? I mean, the fact that the Clefable made itself center of attention is pretty good for Vaporeon, but Clefable's not going to be able to keep doing that. Yeah, so I think definitely I'm gonna stick with Pokemon. Just looked at the stream and yep, it didn't do very good. Yeah. And that's the thing, I don't know if it was specifically because of the time I did it, or if it was because it's Risk of Rain, or what. So definitely, basically, I want to get more on the grind of just content creation in general. Because of work and spending time with Lindsay and family and stuff like that, it is a little harder to be on that grind, and in the rules, you're right. It's a little harder to be on that grind all the time and all that, but I feel like I could try a little harder than what I have been, if that makes sense. Definitely one of the things that is happening is I'm gaining a lot of inspiration and motivation from the people around me. Because that's my main issue usually, is keeping motivated. So definitely I need to stay on task, essentially. And one thing that I think I'm gonna do, because I am trying to basically fill my schedule, essentially I won't have a whole lot of any of my free time. I feel like I'm gonna put into YouTube. Make sure that I'm on that grind, pumping out content, stuff like that. So I think that might change how my schedule works on Discord a little more. Normally in my schedule, I say what we're doing on what day and what time we're starting. But, like, look at today, stream started late. Look at yesterday, stream started a little late. The day before, stream ended up getting canceled because my day just didn't go the way I planned it to go. So I think what I'm going to start doing with that schedule is, instead of saying what time stuff's going to start, I'm just going to say what I'm doing each day. I know it's a little less helpful if I don't say what when I'm starting, but I mean, it leaves it a little more open for myself to start when I have the time to start. You found this out already, but gonna say again, I'm hunting Wurmple and Pearl. Yes, hunting Wurmple and Pearl. That's honestly, I'm surprised you're doing that. That's actually pretty awesome. Hopefully you can get it quickly, but I don't know. Hey, so Blaziken is not shiny, Swampert is not shiny, Berserker is not shiny, and the Raikou is not shiny. Rip around. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to, oh, also, if there's anyone in chat that would like to hop in on this Dynamax adventure, let me know and I'll set the code. If not, then we'll load it up with, some randoms. Normally I would say that a bit sooner, but I forgot. If someone says something in chat now, I will, I'll close this off, that way I get you guys in there. Why are you surprised? Because you already have the whole evolutionary line, and you, when you did the race, you seemed a little hesitant on the race as well because of Cassioon, but, I mean, fair. Want to hunt the 18192? Fair, fair. I really enjoy hunting in the older odds. One, you're welcome. Well, one, thank you. Two, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, people will enjoy it as well. Exactly. Exactly. That's the whole thing that I always try to say to people is, if you're gonna try streaming or making a video or content creation in general, you need to enjoy it, because people will be able to recognize that you are not enjoying it. So, like, that's why I stopped doing Pixelmon. I did Pixelmon for a little bit, and I stopped doing it because, honestly, I wasn't having fun with it. And I had multiple people, like, that series did well. That series, honestly, at the time, was my best series. And I had, a couple times, I had people hop in stream saying, like, when are you gonna continue this, and stuff like that. And same with Pokemon's Universe, same thing happened there. And I was just like, honestly, guys, like, I just don't enjoy it. Like, I'm not having fun with it, so I'm probably not gonna continue it. So that's usually what happens. Like, if I take a break from something, or if I just completely stop uploading something, it's honestly probably because I just wasn't enjoying it and want to do something else instead. Or it's because for some reason the stream or video or whatever didn't do well, and I'm gonna wait until I have a larger community to do it. So that's the thing. I really enjoy the community we have. Obviously, I want to want the community and the channel to grow even more. So yeah, I gotta do stuff that I enjoy, but I gotta do stuff that you guys enjoy as well. Let's go for power up bunch, I guess. 3, when it comes to me, I have one job, one side job, so streams are coming when they're coming. So I usually say, today I'm gonna stream, and then go live between 7 and 8 p.m. and then end around 9 10 p.m. Yeah, and exactly, that's a system that works for you, then definitely go for it. For me, it's like, I get my work schedule sometime on the weekends, so usually Saturdays. So then, after I get my work schedule, I post in Discord my week schedule, like, for streams. And I plan my schedule around my work schedule. But what I think I'm going to end up doing is just each day, I want to try to do a stream every day. Even if the stream's only an hour long, I want to try to do a stream every day. I'm not making any promises because I don't know if I'll actually be able to do that. But if I can do a stream every day and then just in Discord just post, like, what I kind of plan on doing. It's like, okay, Monday, Tuesday are going to be shiny hunting. Wednesday is going to be Nuzlocke. Or challenge in general. Like, because then I can, and then even, like, weekends, I could just, when I don't really know what I want to do or how long to be live, I could literally just do, it's gonna be something Pokemon. So, like, it leaves a little bit less information on when I'm gonna start, but it works a little easier for me if I do it like that, if that makes sense. Especially because, like, today, for example, I was recording in the morning. And also in the morning, I wasn't feeling too great. My nose was all stuffed up, and I was blowing my nose a lot. So, because I specifically said in my stream schedule that I was starting at 11, I don't know if anyone was waiting for me or whatever, or was expecting it at 11, but I didn't go live right at 11. I didn't go live till, like, 12:30. So, it's a little easier for me if I don't specify exactly when I'm going live. Try to do that, but sometimes my work just makes it so I'm extremely tired and unmotivated to stream. Yeah. See, for me, I'm a little lucky in that sense. I usually, most days, I work a part-time job. So I only work 4 days a week. And most days I'm working in the afternoons. So I don't have to worry about being tired after work because I'm streaming before work. So I don't have to worry about that too much. However, I want to start doing a lot more content, start growing a lot more. Because honestly, like I mentioned before, I'm getting motivated by the people around me. And essentially, it's like I'm motivated by the people around me because I'm watching them grow while my community and channel is kind of at a standstill. And it's like, part of me is a little jealous of it because it's like I'm at a standstill and I don't understand why I'm at a standstill and I'm trying to figure it out. But part of me is also like, you know what? This is kind of eye-opening in a way. It's like I need to, if I want this to keep growing, if I want this to continue, I need to work harder. I need to put more effort into it. So I want to do that now because I'm watching everyone else grow and I'm like, I want to do that too. Like it's motivating for me to watch everyone else succeed. So it's like, I want to succeed too, kind of thing. Some people will have the opposite effect. They'll see other people succeeding and they'll be kind of put off because it's kind of like, I guess the jealousy and overthinking kind of takes over them and they're kind of like, I want to, like, they're succeeding, why am I not succeeding? And they kind of get, like, it discourages them. I'm having the opposite effect. It's like I'm seeing them succeeding and it's like, I want to be able to do that as well. And I need to put more effort in order to do that. Always have a meeting at 8:30 a.m. So if I want to stream in the morning, I have to do it at 6 a.m. To get in some hours. Fair. Definitely can relate to that. Yeah. Like, I'll be completely honest, there was, like, I am very much an overthinker, and I stress about things, and I, like, have anxiety about things and all that, and I overthink in general. So I'll be honest, at one point I did have that thought, where I was kind of discouraged and all that, but I very quickly was able to turn that around into no, like, this shouldn't discourage me, this should motivate me, this should help me realize that, like, these people around me that are doing the same type of content as me are succeeding. So if I want to do the same, I should just, like, work harder for it. I should put in more effort. If that makes sense. So I think definitely if I try to do a stream every day, even if it's a short stream, it will be nice. It'll be a little helpful. I don't know what we're looking at. I think that's more Pekka because it looks small. That's a Crustle, I think. But yeah, it'll be, it's like I need to work harder at this, essentially. So if I can do a stream every day, even if it's just an hour long, at least it's something. Like, I'm putting out something every day. Because over this weekend, I definitely could have streamed. But it's like I was in the mindset of the weekends are my days off, so it's like I just wasn't in the mindset for it. But if I need to get myself in the mindset of no, I need to do more. I need to put myself into that mindset. Let's just go for power up, punch a whole bunch. That would discourage me, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, in a way it is, but I'm trying my best to turn it around into something to help myself. Got it for now. Get some shine. Say, I will try my best. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see ya. You gotta get some shine say too. Off topic, but in biology today, we were growing E. coli. Ooh. I mean, I'm assuming you guys were growing it safely, but hey, it's definitely interesting. There's a bunch of sciences that I was interested in that I never really followed into because I was bad at it. Yeah, watching people, that's the thing, is watching people grow and the gap between me and them getting bigger, but then also, like, watching people grow and them surpassing me. There is definitely, like, since I overthink, there is definitely a thought of discouragement that happens, but I try my best to quickly overpower that with no, like, I am more motivated, like, I need to be more motivated now to what, like, I'm watching them succeed, I need to be more motivated to succeed as well. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like, our biology never did anything like that. The most we did is, like, we dissected a frog. That's the most we did. Need to figure out a good stream schedule so I get motivated to arrive and stream. I also want to record more and stuff. But I'm kind of bored of recording by myself. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like, recording by yourself can be kind of difficult in general, of just like keeping conversation going and all that. Definitely if you collab, it's a little easier to keep conversation going. Because then you can kind of bounce off each other. But another thing is solo Pokemon content in general, like on YouTube, hasn't been doing as well as collaborative Pokemon content. So there is a thing that I have going on. Well, there's a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now in the background that I'm trying to get going and working. One of them is what I was working on this morning that I had technical difficulties with, so I got to redo all that. But yeah, I want to get that going, and that's the thing. Just having the idea of these things doesn't actually do anything. So I need to actually start getting the content out. If that makes sense. Like, there's still a few things I need to work on, a few things I need to build up myself, a few things that I just need to talk to people about. It's like I have a lot going on in the background, but I don't have anything to show for it, if that makes sense. That's why partially I want to get more motivated to do more things. Or not necessarily do more things, like do more streams and just get more content out in general. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Definitely a huge motivator for myself, though, is the people that inspired me to put more effort into this are still like inspiring me and giving me motivation and all that. Okay, let's try this, see how much it does, and then we might switch to Power Up Punch. Yeah, I know this conversation started like in one place and then just kind of bounced around until it got to where it is. But essentially, the moral of what I'm trying to say is definitely if you're interested in content creation, go for it. Give it a shot. You might enjoy it. You might love it. It might take a little bit for you to figure out what you want to do, but definitely go for it. And like, it doesn't matter how big you are. Like, if you're just starting out, if you've been going for a little while, like me, if you're already being successful, like other people. No matter where you are, there will always be changes to make. There will always be losses in motivation that you need to kind of regain. There's always going to be goods and bads, highs and lows. Like, there's always stuff to work through and new stuff to do and ways to improve. So never get discouraged. Got to go, have an awesome stream, and get at least one shiny, and I'll definitely agree with you. Hey, thank you. Glad to see you here. Thank you for all the support. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you are in. And I will try my best to get a shiny. Hopefully we can get one. It's been a while since we've gotten a Dynamax one. Ba-dum. Yeah, content creation is something that's always growing and evolving, so I try my best to not get discouraged whenever anything is going on. I'll be honest, yesterday's stream was very discouraging to me, hence why I'm probably going to stick with Pokemon for a while and not branch out quite yet. But I mean, that's what it was. It was a test. That's the thing, though, is we did 2 Risk of Rain streams. We did a morning one and an afternoon one. The morning one did about normal for me. Normal, like it did about the same as my Pokemon stuff. But then yesterday's was an afternoon stream, and it tanked, honestly. It did horrible. So, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can try it again at some point, but definitely Pokemon is still going to take up a majority of what I got going. We're going to continue our shiny hunting. We're going to continue our challenges. We'll see how stuff goes. We got Diamond and Pearl coming out soon, so we'll be able to play those on stream. And I definitely plan on playing those on stream. I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of the game, then we're gonna be building the living decks in game, getting the shiny charm, and then we're gonna start shiny hunting. But if there's anyone wanting to hop in on the next Dynamax adventure, let me know and I'll set up the code for you guys. If not, we'll load it up with some randoms. Let's check here if we got any shinies. Read last message. Where's last message? Oh, it's right before Kevin. Sorry. This is what we did in biology. Grew E. coli and then killed in like half an hour. Fair, I guess. And whoop, I was spamming A. What do you learn from that though? Like, what's the point of growing and then killing the E. coli? But let's check our shinies here, our Pokemon here. If we got any shinies. Lurantis is not shiny. Golurk is not shiny. Crustle is not shiny. And the Raikou is not shiny. Ripperoni. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. No, not Palkia. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. The thing that sucks the most, though, is... Oh, my God. I'm just spamming A too much. The thing that sucks the most, though, is just the fact of how much in the way my part-time job is. I really wish I had, what's it called? I really wish I was able to get Uber going or something like that, because Uber, instead of building my stream schedule around work, I could build work around stream. But it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do, kind of thing. We use different things like soap, mouthwash, etc. to kill it to see what works best. Also, how to keep an environment sterile. Fair enough. That is actually interesting to learn. I kind of wish we learned something along those lines then in my school, but we did not. We dissected a frog, and even then we were told, like, if you don't want to dissect the frog, you don't have to. If you want to completely avoid this part of science, you can. And I was like, I don't want to dissect it myself, but I'll still do the assignment in that. So basically I partnered up with someone who was okay with dissecting it, and then I just, like, I did my assignment beside them while they did all of that. But then there were a lot of people who just sat at the back of the class and didn't do any of it, so. Okay. Bit of an iffy team for Raikou, but I mean, at least I have Dig. Now to look at options, I think Helioptile was on the right there, and I'm pretty sure Helioptile has Dig, so we can go for that. It's honestly probably our best bet is just to go for that. Friends class, they were dissecting fish, and I wish I could do that. Fair. Is there a reason, like, the classes are doing different things? Like, is your friend in a different grade than you, or, like, why are y'all doing different things? Or are they just on a different unit than you, and you'll be doing that later on or something? Hey, I'll use some of this now, but I want to save as much as I can for Raikou. No clue. Fair, fair. Seems kind of weird that they would be doing a different thing unless it's like they're just on a different unit than you, or if they're just in a different lesson plan entirely. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. It's freezing, but the cold is good. I love the cold. I would much rather have the cold than the heat. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Yo, we got the poison off. Nice. Good damage right there. The only class I don't understand is physics. Physics was one of those classes that I barely passed. Like, I was very, very interested in physics, but I was not good at it, so I barely passed it. But hey, at least I passed. And I learned that I shouldn't go for physics. Although that is how I, that school is how I learned that I like coding, so I mean, that was a good thing. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Yo, I'm so tired right now. I didn't even sleep that horribly last night, I don't think. Like, I have horrible sleep in general, but I feel like I didn't sleep that horribly last night. I don't know why I'm so tired. Maybe I just did. Sorry. Maybe I just didn't sleep as well as I thought I did. Like, I know I didn't sleep well in general. I never sleep well. But maybe I just didn't sleep as well as I thought I did, or maybe I just didn't sleep as long as I should have. There's not a whole lot of these things can help with, so I think maybe we'll left just so we can get the item and the random on, maybe. Feel bad for the teacher for having to deal with me. I mean, fair. I don't know if I've ever felt bad for a teacher for having to deal with me, but I felt bad for teachers having to deal with other students. I was very much the quiet kid that sat in the back class and just kind of like observed the world, and observing the world was the very reason why I didn't interact with the world, because I was like, I hate all of you. But yeah, so like whenever anyone would be doing something, I don't know, just something dumb in general, and the teacher's getting annoyed, I'm sitting there like, oh my god, I feel bad for you. Like, the fact that you have to deal with this kid. Like, I don't even want to deal with the kid, and I'm just a student here. I'm the kid who raises their hand like once a month. I was the kid that never raised my hand. I was the kid that I wouldn't raise my hand for anything. And if I was done on my work, I would just sit there and read, or I'd have a nap or whatever. And the teacher thought I like wouldn't be paying attention or whatever, so they'd call on me, and I'd give it the correct answer, and then the teacher would realize that I'm paying attention, I just hate everything. I had a couple teachers that I would play my DS in class, and they didn't care because I would get my work done, I would get good grades, and I wouldn't like be on my DS unless I was done my stuff. I had one class that for a while, like when class first started, I had a book that I was reading, and I finished that book in like a week or so. And then, since I didn't have the book to read anymore, I would just kind of nap in class, and my teacher pointed that out. It's like, you finished that book, and now you're just like, you seem like you're just sad. And I was like, I'm not really sad, I'm just bored. The satisfying when the teacher calls on you when they think you're not paying attention and you get an answer right. Yup. Teachers would only usually do that to me, like, if they were calling on me because they thought I wasn't paying attention, they would usually only do it, like, once or twice, because that's how long it would take them to, like, it wouldn't take them long to realize that I know what I was doing. Like, I knew what I was doing and all that. Then there were other teachers that knew I would know the answer, so they would specifically call me, and I'd be like, stop calling on me. You're only calling on me because you know I know the answer. So, but stop. The only class I ever asked for help is computer science. Fair. In high school, I don't really know if there was any class that I asked for help with. Not because I knew everything, but because I just don't like asking for help. So if I ever had an issue with something, I would try reading through. Like if we had textbooks for a class, I would try to check the textbook again just to see if I could figure it out. Or I would like YouTube or Google it. Because sometimes it's not that I don't understand how to do it, it's that I don't understand how to do it the teacher's way. Some things in like math, there are like multiple ways to do something, and the teacher only teaches you one way to do it. There was a time where there was one math class that we would have homework. Let's say we had 10 questions for homework. It's not too bad. So we'd go do the homework, come back the next day, and the 10 questions would be on the board. The teacher would randomly select people to go answer questions at the beginning of class. Like as you're walking in, she'd be like, okay, do this answer, do this answer, do this answer, blah, blah, blah. The one time she told me to do an answer, so I went up and I wrote down my answer and I went back to my seat. And what she'll do is, as everyone's getting seated and all of that, she'll put check marks beside them if they're right or X's beside them if they're wrong. And then she'll explain all of them after. Even if they're right, like she'll explain every single one. If they're right, she'll just kind of explain in general, like, okay, this is this, blah, 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 blah. If they're wrong, they'll explain why it's wrong and where the person went wrong and all that. So for my one that they did, this is what annoys me the most, is that she didn't even go through all, like, she didn't even read through all my steps and all that. She just she just noticed that I was doing a different equation and marked it wrong. And I was just kind of staring at it. I was like, okay, I guess that's wrong. Like, I thought I had it right, but I guess it's wrong. Then when she got to my question and was explaining it, I was sitting there like, so I did it right. I just did it a different way from you, and I got the right answer. Like, I got the right answer, and it wasn't coincidence that I got the right answer. I just used a different way to get it. And I didn't say anything. I just sat there staring at it, and I was one of those things where I'm just kind of like, well, on a test, I'm definitely doing my way, and I don't care about your way. You're just marking me wrong because I did it a different way. But then the smart kid of the class actually spoke up and was like, so he actually did it right. And the teacher kind of looked at the board and was like, he got the right answer, but he didn't do it this way. And then she was like, yeah, but he still got it right. So it doesn't matter. Like, it shouldn't matter how he got there. It doesn't matter if he used a different formula. And that's when I kind of spoke up. I was like, yeah, like, honestly, I didn't really understand the formula you gave us at all. And I found a formula that just worked better for me. Like, I understood this formula more, so this is the one I went with. Nope, teacher didn't care. And I was like, I don't care. On the test or exam or whatever, I'm going to use this formula. I don't care. I understand this one better. Some teacher comes around and is just like, you know what you're doing? And I'm like, nope. Fair. No matter if I knew what I was doing or if I didn't know what I was doing. If the teacher asked, you know what you're doing, I would just go, I think so. I very much never asked for help, and it was bad. I should have asked for help a lot more than I did, but I honestly tend to be stuck in a mindset of not wanting to bother people. So I try to just figure stuff out on my own. That sucks. That one-shotted me. That sucks. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, definitely if you need help with anything, doesn't matter if it's in school or out of school, if you need help with something or don't understand something, definitely like try to figure it out on your own, and if you can't, then ask for help. That's something that I didn't do and I should have done, and I probably would be better off if I did. But yeah. Like, I turned out okay without asking for a whole lot of help, but definitely I would have been a lot better off if I did ask for help. There are loads of subjects I'm glad I left behind when I went to college. Fair. Yeah, that's the one thing too, is that in high school, make sure, like, when it comes, there's the stuff that you have to take, there's the mandatory stuff, but then there's the electives, like the stuff that you get to choose. Definitely make sure you're choosing stuff that you enjoy, because stuff that you enjoy or stuff that will help you out in the future, because honestly, a lot of the mandatory stuff will only help you in certain scenarios. I took one of, like, the only things in college that I actually needed, like, quadratic equations for. I was so bad at quadratic equations in math class and, like, finding out parabolas and all that. I was really horrible at all that stuff. And I was very much on the side of things that it's like, if you don't need to know this, why are we teaching this? Like, you should only be teaching this to, like, the people that need to know it and all that. Like, the rest of us that don't need to know it, you're teaching us it for no reason. And then I ended up going to school for something that I actually needed it for. A lot of schools in the UK require you to take religious education. Really? That's actually interesting. For us in high school, we have to take 4 English. We have to have 4 English credits. So essentially, you take English once a year. You need 3 math credits, which I ended up going for 4 just because math came easy to me. It was literally just that one unit with quadratic equations and parabolas that I would drop my mark down so much. But other than that, I was good at math. We needed 1 language credit other than English, which our school only really offered French as another language credit. You need at least 1 art credit, which I ended up going for 4 because I enjoyed art. Needed 1 gym credit, which I only took the 1 because I dislike gym. Trying to think what else was required. I think 3 science. It might have only been 2, but I think 3 sciences were required. It might have only been 2 that were required, but I'm pretty sure it was 3. And that's just sciences in general. So like grade 9 and 10 is just science. It's just like all the sciences combined into one. You learn a little bit of all of them. Then grade 11 and 12, it splits off to like, okay, do you want to do physics? Do you want to do biology? Do you want to do whatever? What else was required? There's definitely more if that's all I can think of. But then when it comes to electives, like, I took extra math, I took an extra art, I took a tech class, I took programming. Like, all those things were things that I enjoyed, and some of them were things that I thought I enjoyed, but later found out that I wasn't a huge fan of them. Some of them were things that I thought I enjoyed just a little bit, but I ended up liking them a lot more. So it's help with accepting other religions and stuff, but not to be rude, but I don't really care. See, when it comes to religions and politics and whatever, like points of view and stuff like that, I'm always on the side of, you can have your opinion, I can have my opinion. I'm okay to talk about opinions. I'm okay to like have conversations about them, but don't try to force your opinion onto me. As soon as you force your opinion onto me, I'm done listening to you and I'm walking away. But I can sit here and talk and debate and all that stuff and be completely fine. You might bring up some good points, I might bring up some good points, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to change your opinion, and as long as you're not trying to change mine, we'll be golden. That's my opinion on those kinds of things, but some people think if you have an opposite opinion, that automatically means you're against them, and it's like, no, I'm not against you, I just have a different opinion, it's fine. Most tests I took on the subject I failed, fair. And yeah, you can have your opinions, I'll have mine, exactly. You have yours, I have mine. We're all fine. We can get along even though we have different opinions. As soon as you start trying to force your opinion on me, that's when it's like, okay, no, stop. And there are a lot of people like that who will take offense if you have a different opinion than them. Hence why when it comes to stream and all that, I won't talk specifics about religion or politics or anything like that. A conversation like this, I have no issues with, because I'm not telling you, like right now in this conversation, I haven't told you any of my opinions. I've just told you my viewpoint on the subject itself, which I have no problems talking about that. But as soon as people, like if people start talking about like, their beliefs, whether it comes to religion, their religious beliefs or their political beliefs or anything like that, that's when I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sorry, we're not talking about that here. That's what I would be like. Like, you can believe what you want, that is fine. I'm not gonna take that away from you. I'm not gonna try to take that away from you at all, but we're not talking about it here. This is not the time nor place to talk about it. That's essentially where I'll leave it. So one girl was basically bullying me for eating ham because it wasn't halal. I explained that she can have her own opinions and all of mine, but she kept on about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing is, a lot of people, like, I understand, like, you have your opinion, I have mine. You can point out your opinion or whatever. You can ask me, oh, is that halal? And it's like, no, it's not. And then it's like, okay, I won't eat it. It's like, yeah, there you go. That's perfectly fine. But as soon as they start going like, oh, you shouldn't eat it, you shouldn't be eating that, you're a bad person, then it's like, okay, go away. Let's quickly check the shinies here. If anyone wants to hop it on the next Dynamax adventure, let me know and I'll set up the code. If not, we'll load up with some randoms. Sucks that we lost that Raikou though. Heliolisk is not shiny, Clang is not shiny, and Salazzle is not shiny. No, not Palkia. And that's the thing is, I'm 100% willing to like accommodate in a way. I just hit quit. Accommodate in a way to other people's beliefs. Like, for example, I used to work at a pizza place that had regular pepperoni and halal pepperoni. So me, being someone who doesn't care about the difference, I specifically ate the regular pepperoni because since I don't care, I'm gonna save the halal pepperoni for the people who do care. The people who do care, who specifically want halal, I don't want to use up that pepperoni and then someone else comes in and they don't, like, we're all out, sorry. I'd rather them have the option to have it. Dum, ba-da-dum. Hey, Matteo, welcome on in. How you doing? What is up? Hello, hello. Yeah, when it comes to all that stuff, beliefs, opinions, all that, I'm very quick to be like usually when any type of conversation with anyone starts up like that, I'm always usually forward about the fact of like, this is my belief. And I don't care what your belief is. You can tell me, we can talk, I don't care. But if as soon as you try to force your belief is when I will end this conversation and walk away. I'm usually pretty forward about that whenever anyone tries to have a conversation with me. Good, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you for asking. We're just chilling here, shiny hunting, having some conversations. Conversations have jumped around quite a bit. We talked about content creation for a bit, talked about motivation, talked about school. Now we're talking about people. People in general. And Happy's being a lurky turkey. Thank you, Happy. It's very appreciated. Skaroopy hopping on in as well. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Was wondering where you were. There. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Yo, Nightbot's catching up. Less than 90 away. Gotcha catching up too. Less than 100 away. Scroopy also being a lurky turkey. Very appreciated. Thank you so much. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated and welcome. Bum bum ba da dum ba dum. I have an email. Don't even worry about that email. 150 eggs for a shiny Zigzagoon. Ooh, nice. Did you get it after 150, or are you still going for it? Because 150 is really low. So if you got it that low, that's insane. One day I'll be #1 for hours. Maybe. Maybe. You're definitely catching up. Just go with this, I guess. I'll resist its attacks at least. Still going. You got this. I believe. Hopefully you'll get it under odds. I wish you luck on that. I hope you get it under odds. In my spare time, I've been shiny hunting for a, what's it called? Phantom? Yeah, Phantom. I've been shiny hunting for a Phantom with Harvest, because essentially I want to have shiny Pokemon that help me get other shiny Pokemon. I think that'd be pretty cool to have. So getting a Phantom with Harvest would be able to help me out with, what's it called? Other grass types. I still need to try to get a Chandelure with Flame Body, because I use Chandelure to hatch my eggs, and I use Chandelure to hunt Sinistea, so that would be good to have that. Been shiny hunting that as well. Ooh, nice, nice. I wish you luck on your shiny hunt as well. Hopefully everyone can have the shiny luck today. Ba-da-da-dum, dum, ba-da-da-dum. Let's get this egg. I'm focusing on Wurmple as my main target, though. Fair, fair. I still think it's definitely interesting that you're going for Wurmple again. But, hey, all the power to you. Going for it in 8,192 is pretty awesome. That's what we're doing for Togepi right now. It's just annoying that we have to run for so long to get one encounter. One encounter for Togepi takes so long. Ooh, avoided it. Rip. It's really fun during school. All I want to do is go home and hunt Wurmple. Never thought I would say that. I mean, fair, fair. I feel like it's a lot more exciting getting the 1 in 8,000 shiny, especially because, like, it's just the feeling of knowing that it's more rare than the other ones. Like, yeah, I could go to Gen 8 and hatch an egg for the Mudkip to try to get a shiny, or I could go to a game that has 1 in 8,000 odds and try to get it that way, and I'd be a lot more excited about getting it. Can only get one Wurmple, probably? Yeah, I don't blame you there. That's part of the reason why I have the triple shiny hunting going, is because then in our gold, for example, we're going for this Togepi. Yeah, it's a long hunt and it's really low odds of being shiny, but we have Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon right above, or no, we have Horas right above it, which has better odds of finding a shiny, so there we go. And then we have Sword and Shield, which has even better odds of having a shiny. So it's like we're still doing the rare hunt, but people aren't, I feel like people aren't as bored watching it. I don't know. That's just my thought process for it. Having an easier hunt on screen at the same time as a harder hunt makes it a little more watchable, I feel like. You can start shiny hunting Zigzagoon. You got this. I believe in you. I wish you luck. I actually want to do full odds hunting when I started, but now I do mix. Fair. I've always been in the thought process of I hate how much they're increasing the odds, hence why I don't shiny hunt in Pokemon Go, because especially on community days, because it makes it way too easy to find shinies, in my opinion. I don't like that they raised the base odds from 1 in 8,000 to 1 in 4,000. I like the shiny charm. You do something that you do a tedious. Do a tedious, annoying, and long task in order to improve your shiny odds. I like that. That's very interesting to me. Dynamax Ventures essentially increase your odds for no reason, so I dislike that. Radar Chain from Gen 4 and Gen 6. Dex Nav. Even Chain Fishing I'm kind of okay with, but again, I think it's Chain Fishing's a little too high odds in my opinion, but those are all ones that it's like you have to put in effort in order to increase your odds, so I like that a lot more. I don't like that they just increase the base odds on its own. I wish they, you had to put in effort for anything that increases your shiny odds. I wish you had to put effort into. This is also my first shiny hunt. Ooh, I definitely, like, I hope even more than you get it early, because that would be pretty awesome. Is it the Galarian Zigzagoon or is it the Hoenn Zigzagoon? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yo, I'm actually so tired right now. Galarian? The Galarian one has a really nice shiny. I like the Hoenn one's shiny too, but the Galarian one is a lot better in my opinion. Yeah, they increased the odds so much that shiny Pokemon lose their value so much. I remember when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out and people were saying how shinies are losing value due to Ultra Wormholes. Yeah, that's the main reason. Like, Philly dislikes a lot of shinies, like Altaria, Quagsire, stuff like that, because in the Ultra Wormholes, those were Pokemon that you could get shiny very easily. I'm in the kind of the mindset of, yeah, there's a very easy method to get them, but I'm not using that method to get them, so I don't really care as much. Like, I prefer not to use that method to get them, but I don't mind, like, hopping into Sword and Shield and doing, like, KO encounters to get them or something like that. I am almost dead, but this Politoed is almost dead, too. Okay, there we go. Politoed is down. I have over 15 shiny Pokemon from Ultra Wormholes. I have no idea how many I have. I definitely have a few. Because I would just, like, I'd be going through trying to get to a legendary so I can soft reset it. If I found a legendary I didn't want, I would go back and go to the Wormholes again. If I ran into a Pokemon that was not legendary, I would check to see if it's shiny and then go back to the beginning. So every once in a while, I would find a shiny Pokemon randomly. I don't think I found a lot, though, because my main focus of the Wormholes were the legendaries. This thing has Earth Power, but it's a Water type. Janet, take it, please. Well, Janet didn't take it, but the other guy did. That's Jolteon. What's the Steel type? I feel like we can aim for the Steel type. It's small. Can't tell what it is. I don't know. I do not know. We're honestly probably gonna lose to Raikou. Hunting Wooloo a lot at 13-13 encounters. Ooh, nice. Wooloo's another one with a really nice shiny. But what was I saying? Yeah, I like it better before, when essentially you would increase, you had to put in effort in order to increase your odds. I don't like how they changed it to just straight 1 in 4,000. Like, that's the fact that they cut it in half is just such a huge change. And then Dynamax Adventures being 1 in 300 without the charm, it's like, oh my god, why? Like, why is it so high? Just want to drop by before going to sleep. Have a nice dream, man. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hopefully you have a good rest. I'm very tired too, honestly. I'm debating on having a nap before work. I don't know if that nap's gonna happen though. I might just have to pour myself another G Fuel. Yeah, those are just crazy. Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like, if it was like, you put in the effort of getting the shiny charm in order to increase it to 1 in 300, sure. But its base odds are 1 in 300, and then its shiny charm odds are 1 in 100, and like, that's insane. Like, yeah, it takes time to battle them all and all that, so it kind of makes it balance a bit, but 1 in 100 is just way too common in my opinion. Way too common in my opinion. It's also why I won't shine out in Pokemon Go, mostly because community days, it just makes it way too common. Trying to get the Shiny Charm? Yeah. Shiny Charm can be a little annoying to get, or can be a little annoying to get. In Sword and Shield, it was a bit easier because they didn't have the National Dex, so you just had to get the 400 Pokemon. I still want to do, like, the entire Living Dex. Like, both the Shiny Living Dex and the regular Living Dex, but that's going to take lots of time. Chain fishing, you have to keep the chain to increase the odds. Yeah. Chain fishing is one of the ones I'm little, like, I'm okay with it, but also it's like, it's kind of meh at the same time, because it's like, chain fishing, you have to constantly reel in the Pokemon, which can be difficult at times. You don't know exactly when the thing is going to ding for you to reel in. But it doesn't matter what you reel in. As long as you reel in something, your shiny odds are increasing. And you can honestly get shinies pretty quick. Like, if you want a quick shiny, if you like are so determined to get a shiny, do chain fishing. Like, that is going to be your most fruitful one. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, there we go. Jolteon is down. Another email. That might be something I need to respond to. We'll see. We'll see. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Like, I'll be honest, I'm so tired right now, I could just lean back and go to sleep right now. I probably could. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. I kind of want to go for it just because it's more health, but... Pelipper. Please, Pelipper. Thank you. Okay. It's a lot. I'm low on health, but I resist the attacks. With Pelipper going for it, that gets rid of a quad weakness, which is good. Bum ba da dum ba dum ba da dum ba dum. Oh, Mobile, you know, run from the Horde and attack the Raikou. Those are two things that are pretty helpful. We're gonna go with that. Lower its attack because Spark being physical. Never mind, I went down before I could even do it. Raku too quick. Should I do encounters? Completely up to you. With eggs, you have a lot better chance of getting the shiny, but it could take a little more. Some people think that it's a little more boring. Sorry, something just went awry on my other monitor. Oh, we're okay now. But yeah, some people think that going for eggs is boring. But going for eggs, you do have better odds of getting the shiny. But with encounters, you can encounter them a lot quicker than you can hatch an egg. So it's really, it could end up being either or. Since you don't have the charm, I think eggs is definitely a lot more worthwhile for you. But if you find eggs boring, then go for the encounters. Trying to think of something to talk about. What do you mean? I got really lucky with my Ziggy. Probably got it before 500 KOs. That's the thing too. Sometimes it's just about the, or not sometimes. It's just in general. It's about the roll of the die, the luck of the die. What are you gonna get? What's gonna be helpful? Stuff like that. But because you don't have the shiny charm, if you're doing encounters, your odds are 1 in 4,096. If you're doing eggs, just regular eggs, like not Masuda eggs, just regular eggs, then your odds are 1 in 683, I think. So your odds in eggs will definitely be a lot better than encounters. But you can do encounters a lot more often than eggs. So there's pros and cons to both sides of it. In the end, it comes down to the luck of the die, the luck of the roll. So go for eggs, yeah. I'd say without the charm, eggs is definitely your better option. But if you find the eggs boring, then go for encounters. Definitely, you want to make sure you're enjoying it still. There's a charm, you might as well do eggs. Yeah, like without the charm, that's the thing is, without the charm, eggs are like 1 in 683, I think, and encounters are 1 in 4,096. With the charm, eggs are 1 in 512, and with the charm, encounters like 1 in 1,024, I think. So definitely, without the charm, eggs are a lot more better odds of succeeding. But again, like there's pros and cons to both. I do eggs because I have no shiny charm. Fair, fair. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. 1365. What about 1365? What's up? Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Using helping hand on me, okay. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. We almost have it. With the charm, counter odds are 1360. Oh, is it? Is it 1365? Okay. I thought it was a little lower than that. I thought it was like 1,024 or something like that. Rip the Polytoad. We almost have this thing down too. That's not our final death, right? That's only like our third, I think. Hey, Gorilla, welcome on in. How you doing? What is up? Yeah, that was our last one. Okay. Come on, we're so close. We're so close. Please don't lose here. I can do Masuda. Hey, there you go. Masuda will bring... Ooh, Hyper Beam. Perfect. Yeah, Masuda will bring you to 1 in 512, so that'll be really helpful to you. Okay, if anyone's wanting to hop in on these Dynamax adventures, let me know, and I'll set up the code. If not, then we will we'll load it up with some randoms. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Let us see, let us see. Masuda is named after the person who coded the method into the game. Yup. I don't remember his full name, but yes. Mr. Masuda. Alright, let's check see what Pokemon we got here. Claydol is not shiny. Politoed is not shiny. Jolteon is not shiny. And the Raikou is not shiny. We'll double check Jolteon because it's just a small change. Yeah, we're fine there. Ba-da-dum. Okay, no, not Palkia. Let's start up another Dynamax adventure here. Raikou, there we go. So no one said anything, so I will load it up with some randoms. If anyone is wanting to hop in, let me know in chat. I'll cancel this out and set up the code for you guys. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Also in Japan, the method is called international marriage, which I find a little weird. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense being called that, but I like the Masuda method a lot better. Sweet scent. I'm not writing up in this lobby until we get a fourth person. There we go. It's the person I actually just played with too. Hey, nothing here is too amazing for us. I'll just go with the Jolteon for the helping hand and for the resist. I was gonna say, it's just, we just gotta wait for that last person to pick a Pokemon, but there we go. Alright, what are our options? I didn't see a ground type right off the bat. Forgot where Zigzagoon spawns. I don't know exactly where they spawn or exactly what weather, but I know they can spawn in an area in the wild area. I just don't know exactly where. I honestly have no idea what to go for. No clue. Cold, tired, and hungry. I am tired and a little bit hungry. Definitely after stream I'm going to be getting some food and honestly maybe having a nap because I am so tired. Route 3 I think? Maybe. I have no clue. I know there's a spot in the wild area where they can spawn. I don't know exactly where. And then on the individual routes, I have no clue. Gotcha's probably right with Route 3. Yo, this guy could select his moves, that'd be nice. Even though there was G-Max Orbeal. There are a few Pokemon that I forget that they have G-Maxes. Lapras and Snorlax are two that I constantly forget that they have G-Max. I am actually honestly so tired. I can feel myself almost falling asleep. At least it looks cool. Yeah, it does. When it comes to some Pokemon, though, like Lapras, Duraludon, stuff like that, like their Gigantamaxes turn into something that have like that are essentially man-made objects. Like Duraludon becomes a skyscraper, Lapras becomes a cruise ship. I don't like those. Like, their designs might look cool and all that, but I'm like, I honestly don't like the idea of the Pokemon turning into something that's like a man-made object. Especially vehicles. Not a big fan of that. Sweet scent. Try Shadow Ball again. We should be able to take out the Orbeetle this turn, I think. Ooh, yep, there it is. Orbeetle down. Orbeetle I definitely need for my shiny living deck, so that'll be nice if we end up getting that. Calling it. You got this. You got this. Let's see it. Let's see it. I'm gonna stick with my Jolteon. I like how I say let's. Oh, there it is. 53. I was about to say I like how I say let's see it, and Streamlabs just isn't responding now. Hey, Lickitung or the Fairy. Honestly, probably just the Fairy, then the Ghost. No, Lickitung. We'll get a chance at a random one. Nope, we're going Fairy. Okay. Get items at least. Let's try to make Raikou miss me a little bit. Let's say 53, that says 100. I think you need to get your eyes checked out. My eyes were already checked out. These are new glasses. What do you want about? I am very tired, though. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Here's what we'll do. I'll have a nap after stream, and then I'll come back and look at chat to see what it actually said. Sounds solid, right? I don't know if anyone has a super effective move for this thing, so I'm just going to Shadow Ball, and if I see anyone use a super effective move, I'll help hand them next turn. Skorupi do be back. Hello, hello, Skorupi. Are you using me now to disable the travel? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I should do that. Bum bum ba dum. Start a mono water type playthrough of Shield. Ooh, interesting. How's that going so far? That hurt. Did it, are you doing a Nuzlocke for it or just mono water? Is that the only rule for it? What's mono mean? It's like singular. So mono water would be like only water types. You're a science person. When you say like I'm trying to think of something now. Like dihydrogen monoxide. Monoxide is one oxygen. Just got to the wild area, not a Nuzlocke. Fair, fair. I say you're a science person, but you weren't taking chemistry. You were taking, or no, were you taking chemistry? I know Scorpio was taking chemistry. No, you were doing biology right now, so maybe not. You're a science person? Wait, I am. I mean, you and Scorpio talk about science stuff, but yeah. That's what I classify as a science person. You and Scorpio bring science into the chat. I do triple science. Ooh, triple science. See, you're a science person. Doing triple science. How are you not a science person? This thing is so annoying to take down. We're just gonna keep using the Shadow Ball. Kinda have to, cause it's a STEM college. Fair, fair. Spilled on someone's food. There you go. Perfect. On your food? No! Not on any of our food. Random people's food. That Shadow Ball going! We could get the special defense drops. That would be amazing. But we probably won't. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, just gotta keep going for it. There's nothing really else for me to do. If you somehow do give me food poisoning, I will not even be mad. Fair, fair. Clucky is in the red. Come on, let's take it out. Please, let's do enough damage this turn. Meanwhile, Clucky is just rinsing through us. Hey, Meteor Man, welcome on in. How you doing? What is up? Go down, Clucky. Different countries and have no idea on anything about each other. I mean, fair, fair. Yo, inviting someone to try to find you, I don't know if that's the best idea on the internet, but I mean, you do you. You do you. Oh, we're so close. Please just take it out. It's right there. Why'd you have to go for Zone Edge? I mean, that works. That works. Made a meal because Scrooby apparently likes E. coli on his food. I mean... See, I don't know if I trust it now, though. It might have E. coli on it. I don't know if I can trust it. that was only our second Mon. I'm sticking with the Jolteon still. It won't kill you. I mean, fair. Fair. But how badly... Like... How bad would it make me sick, though? Because, you know, I have a job I have to do still. Let's go for the Ghost Egg. Yes! Still don't know why we came this way. Sends the carrots back because they don't have soil on them. Oh my god. Have you ever played Deltarune? I have not. It sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I've heard people talk about it, but I don't honestly know what it is. Depends on how much you eat. Good point. Good point. I'm pretty sure if we get any of these shiny, yeah, any of these shiny, I'm down with. Shadow Ball do be super effective now, though. Gotta go. Fair, fair. Well, if you come back later and we're still alive, we'll see you then. If not, hope you have a good rest of your day. That's some good damage. Come on, special defense drop as well. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Bum ba dum 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 ba dum. Just keep going for that Shadow Ball. And the sweet scent. Hey, Alexis, welcome on in. How you doing? Bio teacher is bringing in real lungs for a demonstration. Animal, I hope. I mean, anything's really possible because, like, animal lungs are probably a lot more likely. But I mean, people do donate their organs to science after they die, so it's possible that it's human lungs. I don't think people who, like, I don't think the organs that get donated go to, like science in that way. I think it more goes to science of, like, studying and trying to figure stuff out, like, learn new things. I don't think they would give it to, like, teach with, necessarily. They might. I could be completely wrong. They might. I definitely think animal is more likely. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Don't scare this poor Skorupi, man. No, don't scare the Skorupi. Finally got my copies of Platinum, White 2, and Black. They're all legitimate as well. Hey, awesome to hear. Nice, nice. Glad to hear that you finally got them. She told us she gets them from butchers. I mean, who knows? There's still a possibility of human. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Honestly, I'm sticking with the Jolteon. This is going to be a weird team for us. We have nothing super effective. It's going to be a little rough, honestly. But we will see what we can do. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I have the Dynamax, but I don't really need it. I'm gonna spam Shadow Ball a little bit, try to lower its special defense, and then Helping Hand someone if they do a decent amount of damage. Left you over the light screen. Sorry, no, I'm missing messages right now. I'm staring at the damage we do to see who I should Helping Hand. So far, it's the Psychic. Oh, that was a crit, though. So probably does about the same damage that I did. Go for Toxic. Okay. We'll just go for Shadow Ball again. Where are we? But one of my 3DS XLs are broken, so I gotta get a new one. Ooh, rip. Hopefully you'll be able to find one for cheap. Hopefully it won't be too expensive for you. Why is it Nightbot, but Ulysses in day? Ulysses. Oh, used in day. I mean, good question. Good question. It's always night somewhere in the world, so maybe it's just accommodating. It's just flying through time zones. I don't know. Funny part is that my friend dropped biology at the mention of bone marrow and blood, and now that she would have been mortified. Fair. I mean, probably good that she dropped it then if that would, like, mortify her. That's the thing is, when it comes to some of those things, sometimes I'm okay. The thing that gets me easily isn't, like, bone or blood or anything like that, but is, watching someone throw up, or hearing something throw up. That makes me want to throw up. Blood and bone and all that, I'm okay with, I think. I haven't seen a whole lot of it in my life experiences other than movies and all that. I have no problems with the movies and all that. In real life, I honestly can't remember when I've ever encountered that stuff, but, like, my own scrapes and injuries haven't been an issue. Having blood being taken hasn't been an issue, so I think I'm mostly okay with it. Holes in the skin. That's a big no. That's a big no. Holes in the skin. Hate it. Hate it. So much. Last week I ran into a shiny Eradicate, but accidentally killed it. Rip. Oh, big rip. Big rip. I mean, congrats on the shiny. That's awesome that you found it, but big rip that you weren't able to catch it. Sad days. And everything except smell, and for some reason the sight of a scrape on someone else. Fair. Fair. Bum, ba, da, dum. Okay, we got one life left. Let's see if we can utilize it. We're so close. We are so close right now. Please let us take out this Raikou. It's that close. Does someone have Shadow Sneak? Or anything? I'm gonna go for an actual attack because I think I'm actually the fastest one out of us, but Raikou I'm pretty sure is still faster. So Raikou has a chance to take us out here. Oh, went for E-Speed. It's definitely faster then, and it just killed the Gloom, didn't it? Yep. RIP. We didn't beat the Raikou. That was so close, too. Literally, if we just had a priority... I mean, E-Speed would have outsped anyway. We needed that cheer to be a heal, honestly. That's the only way we could have won that is if that cheer was a heal. Alright, well, Orbeetle is not shiny. Klefki is not shiny. Quick Sweet Ascent here. And Gourgeist is not shiny. Sad days. Hey, Umbreon, welcome on in. But yeah, sad days. Sad days. And nothing in that horde either. Honestly, hold on, let me check how close this Togepi is. Is this Togepi gonna hatch anytime soon? It's supposed to be hatching soon. Big Ripperoni though. We were so close to taking that thing out. But yeah. We did not have the best team. We didn't have the best selection in the beginning, and then we also didn't really get much of a selection leading up to it either. So, we did what we could. There's not much else that could have been done. My team so far is Swabble, Choodle, Lotad, Magikarp, and Wingull. That's not too bad. You're getting a bit of a variety there. once that Magikarp evolves, that'll definitely be a huge, huge plus side for your team. Because, I mean, Gyarados in any way, shape, or form is just insane to have. Like, in Nuzlocke, if you're able to get a Gyarados, you go for it. Like, it is amazing to have. It's worth the time and effort to make the Magikarp evolve. But the question is this Togepi worth the time and effort? I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway. And since it's not a Nuzlocke, they all have at least not horrible natures. I mean, yeah, it's not a Nuzlocke, so like that's the thing. In Nuzlocke, Gyarados is amazing. So take away the challenge of a Nuzlocke, and Gyarados is even more amazing. There we go. There's the Togepi. Let's see. Let's see. Ripperoni. No shiny Togepi, no shiny from the Horde. I am going to be wrapping things up here, sadly. It's a little earlier than what I originally planned, but we have been going for almost 2 hours. I am honestly just tired and hungry, so I want to get some food and maybe either a nap or caffeine before work. So we're going to be wrapping things up there. However, we will go on a raid, so stick around for a couple seconds for that. Thank you all for sticking around. Sorry that we're ending a little earlier there. Sorry we're ending a little earlier than planned. But follow me on this raid. Let's go give another streamer some love. Who do we got live right now? You know what? I don't know. Well, I have rated him before, but it has definitely... I think it's definitely been a while since I've rated him. So... let's go on a little raid here. Alright, but thank you all for sticking around. Thank you guys for supporting me so much. It is very, very appreciated. I do have some new stuff coming, some more content that I'm working on. And also, I am going to try to switch up my streaming a little bit. We'll see how that goes. I don't have a whole lot of detail or promises right now, but we're going to see how that goes. But thank you all for the support. It's really, really amazing. Stick around for all that stuff that is to come. Follow this link. We are going to be raiding Taco. So go on to Jonesy Raid. Leave a Jonesy Raid in the chat. Like and subscribe. Taco if you haven't already and all that fun stuff. Once again, thank you guys for the amazing, amazing support. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.